Welcome back on the TV show about Nip Tuck. On the last one, I didn't expect to have many success on the first and the second season, guys, but many of you told me they want the rest of the recap, so now we're going to start with season 3. It was my favorite, I think, when I was at school like you, and always I have a crush on Christian Choi. Of course, such a beast. So let's go. As Christian tried to recover from this attack by the Carver, he admit only to Sean the fact that he raped him, so Sean now must forget a new partnership to keep the practice running. Meanwhile, he helps the police to remove an obese woman from her couch, but unfortunately, despite the operation, she won't survive. Christian meets Inspector Kit Macro, who invests on the case on the attack. In trying to avoid the question, Christian admit to be a Carver victim while giving her a reason, of course, to come in his house, making the attack again. Unlucky for him, Kimber saw everything and joined finally the group. However, Kit only entering into the three-way relationship as the way to investing more on Christian. Such a beast, this guy. That's why I always love him. Still in love with Eva, Matt decided to go to search for her and find Adrienne dead in her home. After learning that Eva is in fact a transgender woman, Matt questioned his own sexuality and heads down a dark parts meeting in a trans club. Tension escalated a lot at McNamara and Troy as Sean and Quentin against Christian wishes remove the tattoo of the gang mob who wants to go to strength. By paying the price of what Matt did, he gets attacked, and the same case for the gang member. Line of the day, revenge is an act of passion, revenge for justice. Sean, Julia and Christian struggle to find a common solution as Matt spirals out of control. Christian and Quentin starting to collaborate together because now Quentin is on the team, even for going with Sean to some teens party, and we can learn some special Quentin skill after that. When Christian opened relationship with Kit, the sexy detective investigating on the Carver activity, Kimber lose its appeal. He realized that he was losing his girlfriend, so he asked Quentin to help his Kit out of the threesome, but the plan changed a little. The fact Quentin was bisexual touched Christian's ass by no accident, so he will kick out Kit out of the group and him by the same occasion. Rhea will know why it came to McNamara and Troy because she has been attacked by the Carver. However, when they are performing on the COG, Sean and Christian found that the cut on her face were not as precise as the Carver works normally is. Sean found himself under investigation by Child Protective Service after the fact Matt filed a restrictive order against him. Once she returns home, Rhea was paid a visit by the real Carver and killed Rhea out of the rage. Rhea Reynolds is found dead in her home. Christian becomes the first primate suspect in the Carver case after the police find a damaged piece of the evidence at the scene of the Carver latest attack. Kit will try to push him by admit the fact by introducing to him his real mother he has and to get a revenge after leaving the group. At the end of the episode, we can learn that the Carver make another victim who give freedom to Christian, and guess now he's the victim? Yeah, that's her, so you can see revenge isn't all the time a solution. Gina returns her from an expecting business alliance called the Spa de la Mer with Julia. They ask a partnership to McNamara and Troy, but only Quentin is for. After leaving McNamara and Troy, Sean takes his surgery skill to the Witness Protection Program, where he transformed the appearance of the woman Nikki Moretti and her son Austin. Sean questions his growing romantic feeling for Nikki when he learned the dark truth about her past. Meanwhile, Quentin approached Julia maybe to keep far away Sean from that and try to catch her attention. Christian and Kimber put the final touch on their wedding plan. Despite everything, Kimber refused to marry to Christian by leaving the place without saying any word, just one message for him. Christian and Sean are studying when Matt's new girlfriend, Ariel Andonan, reveals her racist belief. Ariel's father finally gets what he wants, and all thanks to Matt, who's still medical worker at the clinic, on his own father. Debbie May, a new patient, come for a plastic surgery on the belly to losing some weight, and hoping been designed by Christian, now single, and this is with this patient that Christian realizes he's still in love with Kimber. So furious that Quentin is dating Julia for a long time now, Sean was off to do whatever it takes to force Quentin out of the practice. A soldier is coming for some surgical repair on the face, so Sean will use that situation between Quentin and the soldier to fire Quentin out. But smart how he is, he will quit the job alone to work for Julia, who's now the CEO about the new business company. Christian claims to be fine after Kimber Sudan's ex-skip beside we can learn she was in fact kidnapped by the Carver, who forcing her to write a letter to Christian. Cherry Peg, the transgender woman who might brutally beat, threatened to tell the police about her attacker unless Sean performed pro bono plastic surgery. Christian learned the truth about Kimber's wedding day disappearance when he received a crispy glue from the Carver. She is finally found, except the fact that the Carver made a large scar on her face, so Christian promised to tell her to apart everything. Detective Kid Mako is back, brings Carver suspect Quentin is for questioning, however, all the proof will be abandoned on his case. The fact is, Quentin has no penis, so he couldn't rape Kid or other victim. In a final episode, the Carver goes on a slashing binge and attack a sorority house as Kid grow closer to catch their menaces. Quentin is found attacking by the Carver on his house and begs Sean and Christian to fix his car like they did for other patients, but they won't for their safe. Matt and Sherry are trapped by Ariel father who want to turn them into a woman, one of them definitely. Now, spoiler guys, in 5 seconds, the identity of the Carver is finally revealed. Be careful, 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's him, that's Quentin. Quentin was from the beginning the Carver.
I have to admit, I took it very personally.
You should have taken it personally, you sack of shit.
He managed to capture Sean and Christian, torturing them in their old clinic by admitting all his past facts and telling them why he did that. Lucky for them, Kid comes for their rescue. Quentin's dead. Our two surgeons still have a suspicion on this fact, and they'll learn later the past and discover that Kit was Quentin's little sister. We can see them together in Spain talking about what they did this, but we won't have any other news after that. It will be the end of the two characters. For Matt and Sherry, they finally get a chance to be released by Ariel's father. And yeah, they will kill him. So now, once again, the family is completely safe, but I think for now. So yeah, this season doesn't leave us too much suspense. Are the villains are dead in prison or maybe escaping, but obviously isn't over. I know that, and you know that, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna work really soon on the 4 recap, yeah, of season 4. Yeah, I'm really excited to do that. This is my Instagram, by the way. You can follow me and you can ask me anything about the show. And if maybe one of you want to know the name of a special song you heard in the show in equal episode, you can tell me. I will try to find for you, no problem. So thanks for watching. I hope you like this video, and we will see you soon at McNamara Enjoy. Bye guys.